You're watching The Morning Show.
Welcome back. I am joined by our Sandy Newton with NBC Care Silver Linings, and we're talking about a really special guest.
We are.
We are. Of course, she used to be in this seat right here. She now works, she anchors our 11 a.m. midday show. It is our Thalia Hayden. Really exciting, though, because she wrote her own memoir. So Sandy got to sit down and get a sneak peek of what's inside before it goes on sale. Good morning, Sandy.
Good morning, Sarah. How fun is that? Well, of course,
fun.
We all talk about the pandemic and what we did. Some people learned to speak French. Some learned how to bake sourdough or lose or gain 15 pounds. Well, Thalia, our wonderful colleague and friend, wrote a book during COVID, if you can believe it. And so she's come out with it, Local Celeb. It's really wonderful and really reveals a lot of details about the Thalia that we may not know about. She's so sunny and beautiful, and she's got that great smile, and we think her life is perfect. But she wanted to share with viewers and all of her fans that life is not always what you see on camera. So she was very candid, and how much fun to be able to turn the tables and interview her.
Yeah, absolutely. Interview someone we think we know really well. I'm excited to watch this sneak peek. Let's take a look.
Could be something inside the box. It's Mom's very own books.
My book!
I'm so proud you've written your very first book, Labor of Love, and something you said has been a lifelong dream, but it really took kind of the pandemic to push you to it, and we're so proud of you.
And thank you. When you go through something like COVID together, it really unifies you and kind of makes you feel like family. And that's kind of the theme throughout this book. I talk a lot about 9/11 and how it really brings people together. And right now, I think because of COVID, what happened was I was thinking about the things that I really want to do. And because, people are dying and the terrible things are happening, it makes you say to yourself, or you evaluate your life and say, what do I want to do? What am I missing? And this was just something that I've kind of always had on the back burner, and I said, now's the time.
And it's not just writing a simple little book. This is really intimate, very revelatory. We really learn a lot about you and your journey to get to this position in your life.
Yes.
And it wasn't easy.
No. I mean, we've all had struggles, but there have been things in my life. There's this perception when you see me on TV, or you or anybody in our position, oh, they have a perfect life. Everything just goes well for them. For some reason, even when I talk to or have met people, they say, wow, you're just so perfect. And I think, if you only knew. So this book opens that door to let you know, no, I've had a lot of problems, a lot of struggles, addiction being one of them that I talk about, and how you have to kind of reach that place of rock bottom to pull yourself up. Because if something in life knocks you down, which in my case was an addiction, you need the tools and the steps to get back up.
So what was the turning point for you?
I think my rock bottom was just saying to myself, it wasn't anything external. And that's the premise of the book. There's so much going on internally when you could appear like everything's fine. It was this internal feeling of, I'm letting myself down. Who am I? And I was behaving in ways that were perpetuating that problem.
So you were working and living with an addiction at the same time.
Yes, yes. I always vowed to not drink on the job or cross that line. But it was all consuming, Sandy. I'd be here and I'd be counting the moments till I can get out to have that drink.
Wow.
And that became my love. And that's not how life is supposed to be lived. And if anybody out there is struggling with that, it's really, really important to notice it, acknowledge it, and get help.
To be able to share those, I think, is such a wonderful gift.
Thank you.
For you to share.
It's a little scary.
Right? It's a little scary, of course. Very intimate. But I think that's the walk you have to walk. You have to let people know, I've been there. I understand you. And let me help.
Right. If I can, I want to.
Yeah. Well, great. So your book is available.
Yep. 9/11 is actually launching. That's when you're first able to read it. And I'm holding my book signing on 9/11 at Barnes & Noble's in Palm Desert.
Thank you so much, Thalia, for being so honest and putting out a book that really will help a lot of people. For NBC Care Silver Linings, I'm Sandy Newton.